Your business is experiencing reduced profitability, cash flow problems, and financial losses because you are not controlling your business costs and expenses correctly. If you don't act now, you may have to close your business soon. Cost control is the practice of identifying and reducing business expenses to increase profits. Generally, there are two main types of costs that small businesses incur. 1. Fixed costs. Fixed costs are those that do not change, such as rent, trading licenses, employee salary, insurance, and so on. They are the costs you pay no matter how much money you make from your business. 2. Variable costs. Variable costs are those costs that change or fluctuate. Your business's variable expenses include stock or inventory, raw materials, marketing expenses, utilities, for example electricity, water and telephone bills, and so on. They are often very challenging to control. Now let us look at some of the strategies or measures you can put in place to manage your costs effectively to ensure your business grows in sales and profits. Number 1. Prepare budgets properly. Budgeting is the first line of defense when it comes to cost control. This is the first and most critical step of cost control. Set a budget for each cost item to ensure that you do not overspend. For example, you can set how much you wish to spend on traveling, bills like telephone, electricity, or water, and try and stick to the budget. You also need to regularly monitor that budget to stay on top of variances as they occur and take corrective actions immediately to ensure you do not overspend. Number 2. Reduce number of employees. The most significant cost in a business process is associated with workers, which means that your profit margin can be enhanced by finding ways to reduce labor costs. One measure you can implement is to consider reducing the number of staff if you're not profiting from them. Once the business grows and profits increase, you can then hire more employees to enable you effectively manage the business growth. Another option is to consider outsourcing tasks like accounting to a third party. This will in turn free you from the extra cost of having to have an accounting department with its employees. Number 3. Keep an eye on your inventory or stock. Your inventory or stock levels can play a large part in whether profits increase, go down, or stagnant. If you sell products, you need to learn how to balance between having enough stock to fulfill customer orders on a timely basis and avoid having excess stock, which drives up storage costs and can end up as waste. This is particularly important if your stock has an expiry date. Manage your inventory properly and your costs will likely be reduced as well. A great way to start is to reduce inventory or stock waste by ordering product supplies in smaller batches, offering customers discounts to move old inventory, and using a more efficient system to track inventory. Number 4. Look for alternative suppliers. One of the best cost management strategies is to renegotiate for better terms with your suppliers. If you have good relationships with your suppliers, they might be willing to offer you lower prices. This lets you cut costs and in turn make higher profits. You can do some cost cutting on your stock supplies by shopping around to compare prices. Look outside your normal pool of suppliers. Consider purchasing from suppliers who offer wholesale prices or discounts when you buy in bulk. You can also find affordable stock with large discount online suppliers like Amazon or Alibaba. Number 5. Minimize overhead costs. Business travel, for example, contributes a lot to your operating costs. They are unavoidable, but you can cut down the unnecessary expenses associated with business travels. One way to save costs is to consider early bookings for your travels, especially for flights. If you use flights often for your business trips, consider early bookings as a way of cost cutting. Early bookings are always cheaper and will save you lots of money. They cost less and can help you save money on your business trips. Another way to cut on traveling expenses is to consider if traveling is necessary. If not that necessary, consider a virtual meeting through the various digital platforms, for example Google Meet or WhatsApp video call. If you travel to purchase your stock supplies, you can consider placing your orders through telephone or email to your suppliers and then they send you the stock by courier or parcel services. Another example of overhead cost control is to avoid rent expenses. With online sales steadily rising, many businesses are doing away with renting a shop altogether and strictly selling online. If you are offering services, for instance a hairdressing or a barber, consider offering door-to-door or home service at the beginning. You do this by making appointments with your clients to have you offer the services at their homes. This will initially help you avoid rent as a cost. Number 6. Narrow your focus. If you are a businessperson selling a variety of merchandise, consider narrowing down to the most profitable and fast-moving stocks in your shop. Eliminate any other products that are slow-moving, which often result in wastes in terms of expiries and damages. Narrowing your business focus is one of the most effective strategies for cutting costs in business. By limiting the types of products or services you offer, your business will be more productive and produce higher quality work. Number 7. Automate tasks. The right technology can be an entrepreneur's best friend. Not only does it streamline many business operations, but it levels the playing field and allows small businesses to compete with much larger ones. A good example is having a point-of-sale automation in your shop. Automated systems can help you easily know what you have in your inventory, identify the slow-moving stock, and help you cut costs associated with overstocking. A good point-of-sales automation can also help reduce cases of theft by your employees, since all the stock management process is systemized with good internal controls. By automating tasks, you also eliminate the need to employ someone to handle the job, as most of the work is done by the system or software. Now you know what you need to do to control your business costs to boost your profits and returns on investment. Act now and see your business performance turn around for the better. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. See you in the next video.